In this video, we are going to look at the metric and standard measurement systems. We are going to see why we need them and how we can use them to measure things. We have not always had measurements that were standardized or the same everywhere. People used to measure things by what was easily available. Usually, people used their body parts to measure things. In ancient Egypt, they used a measurement called a cubit, which was the distance between a person's elbow and their middle finger. In England, a yard was the distance between the king's nose and his thumb when he held out his hand. But think about it. Are all people the same size? No, so the measurements were not always the same. And the people in England did not want to have the king somewhere every time they needed to measure something. In order to make sure that measurements were the same all around the world, we had to create a system of measurement. The standard system, also called the English system, was slowly standardized to include things like inches, feet, yards, miles, cups, gallons, ounces, pounds, degrees Fahrenheit, and many other things. Here you see a ruler. This is an inch, which is also shown here. There are 12 inches on this ruler because there are 12 inches in 1 foot. This ruler shows 1 foot. A yard is made up of 3 feet. There are 1, 2, 3 feet in 1 yard. We use inches, feet, and yards to measure length or distance. If I asked how long this pencil is, you could use this ruler to figure it out. This ruler says that this pencil is 8 inches long. The other system is called the metric system. Everything in the metric system is based on the number 10. The metric system uses meters, centimeters, kilometers, liters, tons, grams, degrees Celsius, and many other things to measure. Here is the same ruler that we looked at when we looked at inches. In order to use this ruler for the metric system, we're going to use this side of the ruler instead of this side. In the metric system, there are centimeters. This is the distance of 1 centimeter. This ruler has a little over 30 centimeters on it. But, unlike the English or the standard system, this distance doesn't have a name. After the centimeter, the next thing for measuring distance in the metric system is the meter. There are 100 centimeters in 1 meter. If we measured this same pencil in centimeters instead of inches, it would be 20 centimeters long. The United States, which is this country, is the only major country that still uses the standard or English system. Liberia, which is the small purple country in Africa, and Burma, which is the small bluish country in Asia, also use the standard system. All the other countries in the world, though, use the metric system. Today, see if you can find something to measure using both the standard system and the metric system.